Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's your host with the most reported live to you and yours. Obviously, you already know the vibes. International break, but it's slowly coming to an end. We got the Premier League coming on the weekend, but I just thought we do a little catch up. What's been going on with the transfers. I didn't even do the transfer review, but I hope everyone is feeling well. It's on a Monday evening, It's on a Monday evening. I just hope everyone is doing well. And people, we are back again. We just thought we'd do a little catch up and see what's been going on with the teams. The international break games have been good. I've been watching a few games. I'm even watching right now the game for Kosovo versus Sweden, and apparently Sweden is losing 2-0. Jokers had one shot. He missed that goal. But anyway, people, let's just go into the international break. Germany won. Germany won 3-1 against Ireland. Germany won 3-1 against Ireland. Wirtz was shining. He put in a good swim, a very, very good ball. I think that was the game he has played the whole season. This is the best game he has played the whole season. And he was a bit lively, He was running into the space. And this is the best game I've seen him playing all season, bro. Since he joined Liverpool, he played very. And that free kick, you cannot take away anything from the free kick. The free kick was a classic banger. Nothing you could say about it. It was a classic banger. And I think Wirtz scored, and then Gnabry also scored. But they totally dominated Ireland, bro. They just ran over Ireland, bro. It was well written in the stars. There's no way Ireland was gonna beat Germany, But Germany need to bounce back, We know Germany to be a very, very good team. They need to be bounced back to be where they used to be, like competing for the World Cup and everything. The lads who were there before they set a very, very strong what do I mean, a very, very strong level, but now the levels have dropped. But let's see now. Kai Havertz is injured, of course. He could not be there with the game. So the other game we saw was Spain. It was Spain versus Turkey. Turkey got a proper beating, They were hammered. The Turkey was hammered, toasted. 6-0 at home. It was pure humiliation. And our boy Mikel Merino had a hat trick. Who would have known Mikel Merino will have a hat trick, boys? Mikel Merino, should I say it again? He had a hat trick. But I like the third goal. The third goal was pure class, bro. He looked two times at the keeper. He stared one time, and then he stared again, and then he was like, I'm going in for you. I see you. I see already that the keeper, he saw already the keeper was not in the box. And then rightfully so, he put a good banger, bro, far post, and the keeper even tried to stretch. He could not get it. He could not get. That was pure class from Mikel Marino. 3 goals in a Sweden. Of course, he was playing against Turkey. He was playing against Turkey, but it's good for his confidence. The Premier League is coming back, and there will be some discussions as well, like what's going on with can he start? Hey X, how are you, X? X, how are you? Big up X, long time, bro. I haven't seen you. Onana, yeah, bro. Onana is leaving. Onana is clearly leaving. Anyway, let's just go, and then we'll come back to this transfer windows. How you feeling, X, man? It's been a long time. Let's just talk about Onana. So Onana is moving, people. Onana is leaving. Apparently, Romano even said that Onana will be leaving, and they're bringing in this Lamens guy. But Romano's mentioned that this Lamens, maybe he will not be the starter. He will not be the starter. He will because he's coming from a Belgium's team. I don't know what you feel about him, X, but he's coming from a Belgium team. I don't think anyone would. You want to throw him into Manchester United, But for me, Andre Onana, when he came, everyone was excited about Andre Onana, bro. I don't even want to lie. Everyone was excited about Andre Onana because we all knew that he was good on his feet when he was in Inter Milan. So I think when they brought him in, there was like they are bringing in a keeper that is good on his feet, that can affect the ball, that can distribute the ball very fast from the back. I think that was clearly the idea. But as we saw Onana with his spaghetti hands, and he made every shot difficult. So I don't think it worked, bro. I don't think it worked. He made so many mistakes. If you see that your own fans calling you out, bro, the worst thing that can happen to you is that your own fans will call you out, you know. But Onana was a good keeper when he came. If we think about how he played in Inter Milan, he was a good keeper, bro. But for me, my take is always the same. Manchester United is a graveyard side, bro. More very rare you see careers flourishing in Manchester United. Most players you see that will go there, their careers is a graveyard, bro. If you're going there, just be prepared that your career you're digging 6 feet to bury your career, bro. Most careers they do not they do not they do not even. Yeah, bro. He has spaghetti hands, bro. Did you see those? The what do you mean? The penalties against Grimsby. You know, all the penalties he has a hand on it. He has a hand on all the penalties, but he could not even touch one penalty, bro. And let's catch one penalty, bro. And if you see all your fans calling you out the way people were calling out Onana, I think that was the main thing. I think that was the main thing that really made him decide, let me just go. Because all the fans were calling him out, bro. The worst thing you want is your fans calling you out, you know. At least your home fans should back you. But this guy, everyone was calling him out like, go out, Onana, go out. But for me, I think it's the right move. I think he needs to go. You know, I hate Manchester United, but I think he needs to go. I don't rate Biad, the guy they are bringing. I don't even know who's Lamans, bro. Lamans, they are saying, but what Fabio Romano wrote is Lamans lacks experience of the highest level, spending his career at Belgium, and then he's certainly going to get used to the Premier League football. Throwing him in against, he cannot start the game against Man City, bro. He would definitely be in trouble. But Onana was in trouble, bro. I don't think the fans even liked him from day one. But let's see, you know, let's see. But Manchester United has a lot of pressure, bro. That is the thing. You know, Manchester United has a lot of pressure. If you're thinking that you're going to Manchester United and then you're thinking there's going to be a vacation, bro. Even if for a striker you join, see how many strikers they signed. Lukaku came in, a lot of people came in, bro. If you sign, they need you to be scoring goals, bro. You cannot just join Manchester United and think that you can live your life la vida loca. Nah, it's not going to happen. If you sign for Manchester United, you definitely need to put in the work. If you're not scoring or if you're not assisting, the fans will put your head on the swivel, you know, and the fans will be on your neck. They will not let you go, bro. That is the sad thing about Manchester United, you know. But for me, I state what I said before. Manchester United is a graveyard site for careers. I don't suggest any players going, but let's see about Tesco. Let's see what happens to Benjamin Tesco, you know. Let's see what happens to Benjamin Tesco. I watched the Slovenia game. Versus Sweden. I think he had one assist, you know. I think he had one assist anyway. This Cisco, you know, the career, it's a graveyard side, bro. It's a graveyard side. You move there, but for Mbemo, he has been playing well. Mbemo has been playing well. I give him Mbemo. Mbemo, you know, bro. Mbemo is a different breed, you know. But most players, it's a career graveyard. We can let's list like in the past 5 years how many like stars have came out of Manchester United in the past 5 years that we could say like, this is well brought up. Okay, Kobe Maino is a youth from there, you know. Even Pogba was there, bro, but Pogba ended up leaving. Because this is the thing with Manchester United, bro. It's the social media is on you. They're watching how you step, how you walk, and everything. This Lamens guy they are bringing, he does not have Premier League experience as well. It's gonna be tricky for him, but let's see. Let's see. We'll not judge anything now. You know, of course, he will need time to get into the Premier League. But even if you're coming from Belgium, bro, it does not. It does not. It will not discount him of anything. You know, I think any player you could see in the first 3-4 games that this player has it, this player does not have it, bro. But for me, I don't think Onana should have stayed. I think it's a good move for him. He's even moving. He's going to get more salary there in Turkey. So it's a good thing for Onana, you know. No more. Now we don't have anyone to cook. That is the only thing. I wanted Onana there for the vibes, you know. Because every time Onana is there, you know, we are cooking Onana. We are cooking Onana left, right, and center. But now Onana is leaving. One of the highly rated players in Manchester United, you know. I really, really liked Onana, you know. He was a double agent. Clearly, he was a double agent, bro. Because some of the shots he was letting in, he was a double agent. Some of the shots he was letting in, They leave a lot of questions, to be honest. But let's see what Lamans will do. Let's see what Lamans will do from Belgium to Premier League. It's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game. And if you're going to Manchester United, you cannot play. X said I will miss you. I'll definitely miss him as well, bro. I will miss Onana, bro. I don't want to lie. I will miss Onana because you know he was our go-to guy. As long as Onana is in the goalpost, one goal is gonna leak in. One goal is definitely gonna leak in. There is no even any two ways about it. But let's see how this new keeper comes in. I think this is probably from Ruben Amorim. But before Ruben Amorim was even mentioning that he wants to keep Onana, and I didn't even understand why you want to keep Onana, bro. After everything this guy has put you through, there is no need to put Onana. Anyway, guys, we'll move on to this Manchester City allegations. If I don't know if you saw the verdict for today that Manchester City and the Premier League, they've reached a settlement over the dispute about this commercial deals. City have accepted the rules governing the party transactions that are valid and binding. They reached a settlement, but we do not know what the settlement is. That is the thing. What is the settlement they have reached upon? Because for me, what I understand is Man City, they had a sponsorship for like 1 billion, which was supposed to come in for the next 10 years. That the Premier League said no, we are not going to approve of this one. But now it seems like the deals are going to go through. But what they are saying, I think, what I try to understand, because I don't understand what they're talking about. I'm clearly lost. I don't know, X, if you have an idea about what they are saying, but for me, I'm clearly lost about what is really going on. But what I understand is they are basically saying, this Man City owners, they have a lot of companies. So these companies, they can sponsor Man City. So they're saying if these sponsors are under the same owner, they cannot sponsor Man City. Basically, they need to govern that, and it needs to come from a different sponsor. But I don't think they will win because City already won again another league, Alberto. This one again seems like it's another league, Alberto. But let's see. Anyone who has an idea about this, you clear to chime in more. But I didn't understand what is this. But they are saying the 100 alleged breach financial rules. It's a separate accusation. For me, I think City keeps on winning, bro. I think City keeps on winning. All these things we're thinking about City are going to lose. City will always win, bro. I think they will find ways to navigate. I don't know if this rule is going to affect my Newcastle because Newcastle have the bag as well. Newcastle have the bag, but they haven't been able to spend because of this whole idea that you cannot get money from your owners and everything. That's a whole big story. It's a whole you need to sit down and then you need to understand. But what I'm hearing and understanding is that Man City, they have clearly they have, for them it's more like a win. It's more like a win because now they'll have a lot of sponsors, bro. It does not even need to be from the owner side. I'm sure there will be a lot of sponsors coming in for Man City. They already done it, bro. The only team that is suffering probably it is Newcastle because Newcastle, they haven't been able to move anything. They haven't been able to sell. They haven't been able to get money from their owners. The Saudi owners. So for City, they reached the settlement. What is the settlement we don't know. They are not clearly mentioning anything. They already mentioned neither the Premier League nor the club will make any further comments about the matter. We want to know about the matter, bro. We want to know about the matter. You're out here charging Everton, deducting Everton 10 points and everything. Give us the details. Why you cannot discuss? They need to tell us what's happening. But for me, I didn't understand anything. This law. Maybe I need to be a lawyer or something. I didn't understand. The club had mounted a legal challenge against the Premier League, claiming the rules are unlawful. Or the rules are unlawful because they'll be getting money from the okay. But it's a whole tricky, bro. City, they have already built a strong team, bro. They have built a strong team. Anyone despising thinking that City will not get their way, I think is truly wrong. City they will definitely get their way, bro. They will definitely get their way. I don't see them losing this game, to be honest. I don't know the game. I don't see them losing this battle. Even this 100 charges, we keep talking about that. They have 100 charges. they're going to take the trophies. No trophies are being taken. I don't think any trophies are going to be taken. I clearly think Man City will just be there, bro. They will escape again because they have the power, they have the strong, they have the power to fight this Premier League. All the league of battles right now they have been going on, they have been winning. Only teams like only teams like Everton have been taking L. City will once again win this 100 charges. There will be nothing, bro. That is the only thing. But anyway, you know what they say, bro. If you have money is power, right? I think this is just about it. But let's see. This 100 charges, if they will yield anything, but I don't think anything is going to come out of that. I have doubts, 1,000% doubts that anything will come out of this one. This is the thing, If you have strong owner, for me, if I'm a City fan, I'm smiling. I don't care, bro. I'm smiling. I'm happy because I know my owners can now invest more. If they are talking about this, then I know my owners can invest more because it will never be fair, guys. To be fair, I don't think there's a point where we could say that these things will be fair. It will never be fair, bro. City have more money. This is just about it. Newcastle also have more money. Our owners have more money. The Kronkers are like that. I think they're like the richest sports team. They're like the richest sports team, but they're not willing to invest in us. No, they would, however, prefer to invest in LA Rams or in the Joker. But for us now, but this season, I cannot say anything. I can only applaud the Arsenal owners. I think they have spent now a lot of money. I think it's coming to 1 billion now. It's coming to 1 billion. So I think that's a good thing. They're finally showing intent. The only problem is our coach. We have different type of situation when it comes to our coach. It's been 5 years of taking this. We're so sick and tired of being sick and tired. But just about the news about Man City, they have reached a settlement. City are also waiting the outcome of a landmark discipline hearing being charged by the Premier League for the 100 alleged breaches of the financial rules. There are no financial rules that are being charged, bro. I really doubt that. There's nothing there for them. They're just scratching the surface. Fig is in the building. How are you, Fig? Big up to Fig. How are you feeling, bro? It's been a long time, Fig. It's been a long time. You know, I don't know, Fig, what you think about this Man City allegations. Do you think the Premier League will really charge Man City these charges? I don't think so. I don't think they will charge this 100 breach financial rules. I don't think it's going to happen, bro, because there was never any rules in the beginning. How did they allow them to even spend that much, bro? So they can wake up 5, 10 years later and tell us, no, they overspent. It's not happening. It's not happening, bro. Let's see. The rules were formed by the Premier League to prevent clubs from profiting from commercial deals with companies linked to their owner that are deemed to be above fair market value. Who decides what is fair market value, bro? Who decides what is fair market value? Manchester United was out here 10 years ago. Manchester United was out here dominating, buying players left, right, and center. No one was talking about associated party transactions. It's all crap, and I don't believe this. It's all crap. It's all crap, bro. I don't believe this at all. I don't believe it. Anyway, people, let's move on to the Arsenal news. Arsenal, it's not stopping, guys. It's really, really not stopping for us now. I'm sure. I wish I had some better news to tell you, but our players keep dropping like flies. Our players really, really keep dropping like flies. One moment we thought we really have. This season we have made good signings and we are thinking we really have a good vibe and we can really march on. But seems like we have more injuries and players are dropping like flies. I don't understand why, but this season I don't think we can complain because we have all the backup that is available. But the latest one just hit, the latest one was William Saliba. The fact that he got injured in the session, the practice, and then Arteta even approved him going back, and then now he's out for 4 weeks again. Say what you want to say about Moscara, put it in the work, but Saliba's a different beast, Saliba's totally a different beast. Is the Rolls Royce. Him and Gabriel being together, that's the walls of Jericho, bro. That is purely the the strongest partnership we can have. That is a really, really strong partnership that Arsenal can depend on. And we have very tricky fixtures. But I'm not writing away Moscara, bro. Moscara, the way he played in Anfield, he has already passed the test. There is no one going to Anfield playing like that, bro. There is no one going to Anfield as a rookie, a young youth coming into the Premier League, bowling like that. He held on, bro. If Kivio was coming in, already, bro. If Kivio was coming in, it would be a different story, bro. It would be a different story. They would have scored. Kivio will fluff his lines 100%, but Muscara, and we even signed another defender as well, Hincap. So I don't think now we are in a position where we can mourn. I don't think even you guys will take it. Even me as an Arsenal fan, at the end of the season, I'm coming with excuses telling you we didn't win the Premier League because of so. We have to win something. I want the Premier League. I want the Champions League. I want the big things, bro. Enough of this Carling Cup. Enough of this FA Cup. We've been there, done that, bro. Wenger used to win FA Cups back to back. But William Saliba is out for 4 weeks. Ben White as well. But for Ben White, Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, I heard they will be back probably in September. In this month, end of this month, probably we will have Odegaard and Bukayo Saka and Ben White. I don't know what's happening with Ben White. The injuries have been very, very severe, bro. I think we need to fire our physiotherapist, our medic, all these doctors we have, bro. I think we need to bring in new doctors, bro. How are we carrying on the same issues last season to this season? Say what you want about the bench that we have bench, but there's no one on the bench that is purely replacing Bukayo Saka. You imagine if Saka was going in that Liverpool game, it's a whole different ball game. It's a totally different ball game. But the problem, Bukayo Saka has been run. He has been played all games, bro. He plays all games. He plays 90 minutes as well. You just imagine. He plays 90 minutes against a team like what? Even in the Carling Cup, you saw Bukayo Saka playing, bro, last season. For what? Now he has hamstrings on both of his legs. Bukayo Saka needs some rest. I don't think what Arteta is doing, running him all these games, these small games. But I think now he has learned this lesson. I think that is why he brought Madueke. Speaking on Madueke, I think Madueke had a nice game in the international break against when England won against Andorra. They won, I think, 2-0. And he even had an assist as well. He had an assist. I think Madueke confidence are a bit high, confidence are a bit higher. Ever since that Liverpool game, his confidence has been high. And I'm very, very happy for him. I'm very, very happy for him that he really pull up his pants. He really pull up his pants. And he's looking like he's really looking like he's gonna prove us wrong. What we thought about him, thinking he's gonna be there and then he's not. He's going to fluff his line or he's going to be poor. But Madueke has been putting in a good job, Even in the Liverpool game, you could see he was the only lively attacker we had. It just shows you the levels, bro. That we have Madueke only as our lively attacker, Madueke of all people. But that's just Arsenal, just Arteta, And the problem is we lost the game going into the international break. So we have to suffer the wounds the whole international break, bro. The media, the stories, everything has to be you took an L. And we were even hyped that we signed about our signings, that we have so much bench, we have everything. Now we gotta hold the L, we gotta hold the L. When we go to Bournemouth, I'm gonna be dropping the match preview about Bournemouth at home. I'll not discuss anything about Bournemouth at the moment. I'll be dropping the match preview. But Madueke had an assist. Declan Rice also scored cross from Rich James, and then he put in a clean head, which put England 2 up. Declan Rice and Hurricane also scored. So it was a good game. It was a very, very entertaining game. In other games as well, Portugal beat Armenia 5-0. Ronaldo cannot stop scoring. Say what you want to say. This guy scores goals for fun, bro. He scores goals for fun. Literally for fun, bro. He scores goals for fun. I don't know why he does that, but he scores goals for fun, bro. A brace. And Armenia didn't even lay a glove on them. I'm sorry. Armenia didn't lay a glove, bro. They were just there for the vibes. In Portugal, they just ran over them, bro. They ran over them very, very. It was one-sided game, to be honest with you. But These are just the World Cup qualifiers. Just slowly, the momentum is building up for the final game. The momentum is building up. But I think the best take of this past 2 3 games was the Wirtz. The free kick he put was a classic free kick, bro. It was a really really classic free kick. I don't think anyone can throw shade on that free kick, bro. It was a very very classic free kick. How you put that one in, you know, and it had to dink the defenders, and then it went straight in. If Raya was there, I'm definitely 100% sure Raya would not catch that ball. That Wirtz set piece, if Raya was in goal, he would not catch that one, because Raya will depend on the wall, and then he will go and stand to the other side. So if the Wirtz puts that one in, Raya is not saving that one. Not to throw any shade on Raya, he has been the best player, the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. I think he had the Golden Glove last season. I don't know about the season before as well, but I think he had the Golden Glove as well. So I think I'm overly satisfied with the Germany game. Was a nice game to watch. The Germany game was a nice game to watch, and I even watched the Slovenia game versus Sweden. I think it ended in a draw because I was looking to see what Jokers would do and what Cisco would do, but none of them even scored. Right now, Sweden is losing to Kosovo. I don't know what is Kosovo, bro. They're losing to Kosovo's. Jokers had a chance and then he missed that one. It's 2-0 now. It's 2-0. It's already 80 minutes, bro. The game is purely done. Jokers did not score. You know, as a striker, I don't think it builds much confidence for him. Him not scoring in a game against Kosovo, because they're always beating Kosovo, bro. I think 3-0, 4-0. Isak is now coming. I think Jokers, they have dropped Jokers. Isak is in now. And the game has 10 minutes to go. And Isak got a yellow card. I don't know what's that to. But I don't think Jokers, him not scoring will do him anything, bro, because he needs to score. As a striker, I think you scoring, it builds more confidence for you, really, really builds more confidence for you. And anyway, I want to get your thoughts, people. Which club had the best transfer business? Which club had the best transfer business? For me, I think it's quite obvious. I don't think anyone would have a doubt that it's quite obvious. For me, I'm literally giving it to Liverpool. I think what Liverpool did, they'll have the best transfer window. I know Arsenal will have spent like a lot of money, 200 something. And Liverpool have spent 400,000 something. So, but their net spend is even way better than ours. Because for us, I think we sold less players. We bought a lot of players, but we sold less. So our net spend is going down. But for Liverpool, I'm very, very worried, guys. I'm very, very worried about Liverpool, bro. I really think if I want to follow logic, I think Liverpool will win the Premier League. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know what you think, but Liverpool will win the Premier League, bro. If I'm speaking with logic, if I'm speaking from a perspective that I'm an Arsenal fan, I think Arsenal have a chance. Arsenal have a chance to do it over again. I think we've been back to back second, but what Liverpool have done, bro, their defense still an issue. That is the main thing. Maybe their defense is the main issue that teams would take advantage of, because they didn't get the chance to sign Gay. Gay. If they had signed Gay, then we would have been like Liverpool's unstoppable. But I think the fact that they didn't get to sign Gay, that gives oppositions like us some chance, because that defense, I'm sure we can exploit it. But Konate, I think, is fit already, because I saw he played one game. So that's just about. I think Liverpool had the best transfer window, because if you're bringing in a striker, two strikers, bro, you're breaking the record on top of another record, back to back, like Drake. Say no more, bro. Say no more. I think they had the best transfer window, and on the back of winning the title, they said, no, we're going to double down. Surely we see it. But Liverpool haven't been spending so long. They have been keeping the money holding. They didn't give all this money to Klopp, bro. I think Klopp is probably sitting at home thinking, they're spending 400 million. They didn't give me any money. Because there's so many seasons where Klopp was like, you could see that Klopp is in trouble when the season is starting. Because they will go back again with the same team, bro. But you want to look at it, you can think Slot had the same team as well, but he came, he changed the game. But I think it will probably be between Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man City who really gets the win. Man City, Man City, You might beat these relegation charges, but the title, I don't think you're gonna beat. I don't think you man are in trouble, bro. There's no way you're winning back-to-back win games, losing to Brighton, a game that was in your hands, a game that was in your hands. I almost switched off thinking why I need to watch this game anymore, bro, because it looked like Man City was in full control. Haaland had chances, Oscar Bob had chances, and I thought the game was finished, bro. But the Premier League, bro. An away game in Brighton is a long day. This is one of the areas where no one wants to be going. This away games in Brighton, Fulham, West Ham, Jason Bournemouth, bro. They will violate you. They will not have all this respect about your Man City. You have Haaland, you have Odegaard, you have Bukayo Saka. They will be out there to prove a point. So that is just my take on that one. I think Liverpool had the best transfer, followed by Arsenal. I think Arsenal we did that well. If we're talking bringing in quality, I think Arsenal did well, bringing in Eze and Joe Cress, you know, and even the defense and the midfield replacing everything. Expressions reference. Don't bring up expression. The expressions reference. That is it, bro. Now expressions need to worry. Expressions need to worry about the whole idea that he lost to Jason. Yeah, Jason Bournemouth, right? Jason Bournemouth is from expression, bro. You know. Now, bro. Expressions is a whole movie, bro. Expressions is a whole movie. You can, even if you don't, it's hard for you not to like the guy. You would definitely like the guy. There is no way you are not liking expressions, bro, because the way he's gonna moan and cry about Tottenham. Even if you saw the game, the lost against Bournemouth. He was out here. He was out doing the match reaction in the rain, bro. To top it off, it's even raining. This guy didn't even care. He was casing out. Football is just a humbler, bro. Football is just a humbler. Today you be on your high horse, and then the next day you don't know what's gonna happen. Today you be on your high horse, the next day it's all done, bro. It's all clearly done. When you're thinking you got it, and then you over the line and everything, it's all a humble, bro. That is the thing. But when the team wins, oh my days, bro. When they won that when they won the Europa League. Did you see his videos, bro? He was literally going everywhere with the trophy, bro. He went to Emirates. He went everywhere, bro. In the car, in the bed. Shameless guy. He's a shameless guy, bro. He's totally, totally a shameless guy. We also will move on to what's next we need to discuss. I think I had something in mind. What was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about Odegaard. I was going to talk about Odegaard. If you remember, there was an interview by Tony Adams where Tony Adams was basically calling out Arteta, talking about you're not the guy, bro. You're not the guy to lead us. He basically told that Odegaard is not the captain. He basically called him out. People can say, well, for me, it's a debatable. I don't think it was a good move, calling out. He's still your lad at the end of the day. I know this, but for me, I know Tony Adams, they come from a different era of football. They are not afraid to call out what they feel, bro. This is an old era. This is an invincible guy. They are not afraid to call out man, and tell you, I don't rate you straight to your face. I think this is the type of people we are dealing with when when we are talking about Tony Adams. He told the crowd that was there that Odegaard should not be the captain. For Arsenal to proceed, they should not have Odegaard there. They're saying Odegaard is the right move. That he is thinking that Mikel Arteta should remove Odegaard. I'm sure everyone has seen the video. It went viral, and then it had some mixed feelings. It really had some mixed feelings because if you're thinking from a perspective of that, we are all one club. At the end of the day, we are all one club. We're working on the same goal to bring more titles. But him, like I said, he's an old dude. He's an old school guy. So old school guys are just gonna call you out, bro. They are not here to. They will not play about the truth and hide and do like what Arteta's doing because Arteta lacks that ruthless. He's not a bit ruthless. So Odegaard, however, he replied to what Tony Adams saying that everyone can have their opinion and say what they want. I'm all right with that. I don't care what everyone else says. You don't care. I think you need to care if Tony Adams is saying something. You don't care. But in all honesty, the vote was done and then he won it. In all honesty, the vote was done. But for me, X, what you saying? X is saying Rice can be a good captain. That is the thing, bro. It's a good. You make a good valid point. You make a good valid point that Rice can be the captain. He deserves to be the captain, bro. He plays the leadership role and everything. But I don't know what they see in Odegaard, what we do not see. Because for me, I can take Rice or I can take Gabriel. These two people, I think, between these two, if you give me one of these two people, I'm in agreement with you. I'm in agreement because Rice, even if you saw that Real Madrid game, he played very well, bro. He put in a very very good captain performance, the leadership on the field. This is not talking. This is not you trying to call everyone, come, let's defend. Hey, 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 come, let's defend. Doing your half flicks, you know. No, no, no. He showed class on the field, bro. He was like, nah, I'm going to lead the team. He fought for every ball. He ran for every grass. He touched every grass, clearly, every grass on the field. Uh, Rice was everywhere. So this is the thing, For me, I think if we talking performances wise, for me, I can take Rice or I can take Gabriel, bro, because they lead, bro. They are games where it's very very difficult in a away match. Let's say in Man City or maybe the Liverpool game. There was no Odegaard, bro. Leader, you see how Bruno Fernandes plays for Manchester United. Not now, because now they probably put him in the central midfield the way he clearly doesn't belong. But when he was playing in the attacking midfield, you could see that he's leading the team, bro. That is a leader. I don't rate Bruno Fernandes or whatever Manchester United does, but you could see that that is leadership on its own. That is pure leadership, bro. That is what I'm saying. That we need to have leaders like this. We really, really need to have leaders like this that can lead us on the field. When we are down and out, when we don't have anywhere to look for, we should look up to you that you deliver. But we all know if the team is down and out, we are not counting Odegaard, bro. He's being taken out. Ethan Waneri Pablo is coming in. Now you get taken out. Ez is coming in. And the scary thing about now is Eze can take that number 110 spot. I believe Eze can take that number 110 spot. It's okay. He can be the captain on the bench. He can be the captain on the bench. Because for me, I don't think Eze can play very well on the left. I don't think he can play very well. Of course, I know Arteta, bro. He's like that. He has bought defenders and made them wingsbacks and made them wingbacks. He has signed defenders, played them in the left back. So this is Arteta. He will cook everything. Miles Lewis Carey, he was playing in the left back, but he's a defender. So this is Arteta's cooking. He will definitely have a different thinking. I'm very very sure about that one. Eze will probably be in the left. He will keep Odegaard there, and then Saka is there, and then Jokeres. Now the game is finished. I think the game is 6 minutes to go. Sweden lost to Kosovo 2-0. Jokeres didn't score. I don't know what you guys think about Jokeres, bro. People are calling him Slokeres now. They're calling him Slokeres. He is not fit, bro. He's not fit. He's not looking fit, bro. I thought these Sweden games he will have some goals and then he'll be up and running, but he's not looking like he's fit at all. The previous game he played very well. He set up one assist. That was a good game. That was a good assist he put in the previous game. But today he had one chance. He was very poor, bro. So it really, really why he looks. That is the thing, bro. He looking like he's a big guy. I don't know what it is with him, bro. But when he was in when he was in his previous team, he was not like this, bro. I don't know what's happening now. He's looking like this chubby. He's like Lukaku. Lukaku when he returned back to the Premier League, he's big and huge. The fitness is not there. He's a bit slow. And the main thing, we are not feeding the balls to his strengths. Arteta is not feeding the ball to his strengths. We are still playing the ball to Saka. We are still looking for the right wing, right wing, right wing, right wing, right wing, which I don't think is a good thing. We need to play the ball to his strengths so we can get the best of him. That is my only take on this one. We are not playing the ball to his strength. No, his name is Jokeres, right? So joke, GYO you replace with SLO. We'll make it Slokres, not Jokeres. Slokres. I had one guy in my comment telling me he's a slow Chris, he is slow. But for me, I'm still counting on him. I think he needs time, bro. Great things take time. Great things take time. I think he'll come around. He'll come around. Let's see with Eze in there that he will, if Eze can help him become the best. But the problem is we need to feed the ball to him, guys. We cannot just keep thinking he's not that type of player that he's gonna come in and then he's gonna look for the ball. I think he's a player that is need to be fed in the channels as well. He needs to be in the channels, bro. He needs to be in the channel. What is X? I'm sure he has one name. Expressions will give him a new name. I'm sure he has already given him a name, bro. I'm sure he has given him a name already. The last time I saw he's posting pictures of Jokeres wearing Timberland boots on the field. So Jokeres, but the good thing is we have played 3 games, right? He has 2 goals, so it's okay. At the end of the day, if you're talking states-wise, it's okay. But we need him, even for the Liverpool game. He was non-existent. That's the main thing. For the Liverpool game, he was non-existent. Hey Dennis, how you feeling, man? Your boy Onana has left you, bro. How you feeling, Dennis? Your boy Onana has left you, bro. He's going to take you now. How are you feeling about your boy Onana leaving you? For me, I'm not happy, bro. I really wanted Onana to stay. I really, really wanted Onana to stay because I know Onana is our double agent, bro. He's working against the system. I want to know how you feel about Onana leaving, bro. But Odegaard will need to prove that he is a true leader. He cannot just keep saying, I don't care. Show it on the field, bro. Show it on the field that you're a true captain. These away games we go, you dip in your shadow, you are hiding all the time. Show us that you're a true leader, bro. People should not even question a true leader. When we had Tony Adams as the captain, no one would question that, bro. No one is questioning that because we know what he does. So the game has ended. Kosovo has won. They have beaten Sweden, bro. Sweden have Isak, they have Jokres, none of them scored. Sweden 2-0, Kosovo 2-0. I don't know where's Kosovo, bro. I don't even know where's Kosovo. Again, Jokres out there doing his hair flicks, bro. He's doing his hair flicks. He had a poor game today. I'm not gonna support Jokres. Today he had a poor game. He really, really had a poor game. He had one chance, he didn't score. Very, very poor game from him. Very, very poor game. It was a very, very because if you're a striker needs to score, bro. He's not having the chances he had and then he didn't score. What drink, chica, bro? This is juice, man. This is mango juice, bro. See? It's see how many shots on target? They had 6 shots on target, but they didn't score. They didn't score. Where's Dennis, man? I want Dennis to tell me what he feels about Onana going. The whole deal about Onana leaving has just had me big up to mom. Yes, sir. Big up to mom, man. I'm always buying this the three flavored one. I think there is there's this mango and grape, and then there's the grape, there's the apple one, and then there's the crepe, the I think blueberry and crepe and grapes. The one which is coming with the three packets, three pieces. I think it's around I think 13 dirham or something. It's the one I'm always buying, bro. It's the one I'm always buying. But the highlight of the day for me has been this Man City allegations. You know, they're talking about settlements. They're talking. Then we will not discuss about it any further. We want to know. We don't understand anything, bro. What is associated party transaction, bro? APT. What is that? You know. Last year, an independent arbitration panel had found against aspects of the league ACP's regulations after a lawsuit instigated by the club. The rules were formed by the Premier League to prevent clubs from profiting from commercial deals with companies linked to their owners that are deemed above fair market value. What did I mean, bro? I don't know what this means. I don't even know what that means. But that's about it. My team has lost, So in the September Arsenal, the fixtures we have in September, we have Nottingham Forest, and then we have Atletico Club. Man City also is coming. That's why I'm saying we need Saliba, bro. Man City at home. We are going to Newcastle. Bro. I think we should beat Newcastle now. I think we should beat Newcastle because the good thing now is that Newcastle Isak is not there. So I think we should beat Newcastle. We should beat Newcastle now because Isak has been the main problem. And Man City at home as well, we need to beat. I think last season we beat them. I don't know why we can fail to why we will not beat them again this season. But the main thing for me is this injuries, bro. We need to fire our medic staff. They need to fire every single one of them, bro. We cannot keep taking injuries and injuries last season and this season. Then what if they learn, bro? Noga just came, he's already injured. It's not good. It's not good. But I don't think Trossard is injured. I think this is an old one. Trossard is back already. But we have squad depth now. We have very very good squad depth. I don't think we really should be in a position where we could be money. I don't think we should be in a position where we could be money. We have good squad depth. We have good squad. But for me, like I said, guys, Liverpool won it. With Isak, I think they're gonna win the Premier League, bro. I like Arsenal. I rate Arsenal and everything, but I think they're gonna win the Premiership. They're just gonna win it. I don't know what you think, X. I don't know what you think, Dennis, but Liverpool are gonna win it, bro. They are really going to win the. Say what you want to say, but ah, this is too much, bro. This is too much. This is too much. Gabriel Jesus also was not included in the. He was not included in the. I agree. Yeah, bro. I don't. I have doubts, bro. I don't think any team can catch Liverpool, bro. You know, because I don't think you have Isak scoring 20-25 goals. You have Salah scoring 20-25 goals. You have Gapco, maybe he'll give you 10-15 goals. Ekatike has been bang on since he came. We probably can say 10-15 goals as well. So it's too much firepower, bro. There's too much firepower. And for you and for us, we have a manager who's preferring to go to Anfield and defend, bro. He's going to Anfield to defend, putting in Merino, putting all central mid defenders and four central midfielders and four defenders. All defensive setup, bro. Negative mind. He had doubts. He had doubts. I'm sure Arteta had doubts in this game. Now I'm waiting for the Man City game. I want to see how he approaches the Man City game. Is he going to start all defensive? Because Rodri is back. Rodri is back. Haaland is going to be there. Pep is there as well. Pep has lost back-to-back games. So it's not good, bro. Dennis is saying Liverpool defense is in shambles. Yeah, I think that is the other thing, bro. Their defense is their defense. I think they have let in like 4 goals now. That will be the main thing. Their defense will be their defense. If Van Dijk is injured, then it's a problem. I think their defense is the main thing, bro. You're very, very right. But let's see how it goes. But for me, I think they'll probably rely on scoring more goals. Like we will outscore you. You score 1 goal, we score one. We score one, then we score again. So I think that is how they will approach the game. They'll be thinking we will definitely outscore you. But Liverpool's defense is not good yet. If they had gotten Gehi when they didn't sign Mark Gehi, I was very, very happy, bro. I was very, very happy, bro. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Dennis, as I told you, bro. Dennis, I told you. Do you know this Lamens guy, bro? What defenders are you? What goalkeepers are you bringing, bro? Who is Lamens? Huh? Lamens was expected to be the number one goalkeeper at Old Trafford. The departure of Onana, who was closing in on a move to Transopo. The respected report confirms Lamen expected to be highly competitive for the number one spot, and even more so now with Onana leaving. I don't think Lamens will survive, bro. You United fans are crazy, bro. I don't think Lamens will survive. United fans are crazy, bro. The way they tore up Onana, bro. And then you think about this one. It's a tricky one still. I don't want to lie. It's a tricky one still. Anyway, people, thank you for tuning in. I think I'll be back on Friday. We will have a show with Riley for the because I think the games are coming back on Saturday. Right? Let me check the Premier League games we have. Which games do we have? I think the Premier League is going to resume on the Saturday. So I think on Friday, me and Riley will do another show for the Premier League previews. Arsenal are going to play Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth will play Brighton, Newcastle, Wolves. What is Manchester United playing, bro? Every time I'm looking for Manchester United. Oh, Manchester United are playing Man City. Oh my days, bro. Etihad Arena. Dennis, I feel like you're going to be crying. But no, Liverpool. No, no, no. Man United, you always do well against Man City. This is your game. This is the best game of Manchester United. Every time they play Man City, I know you guys every time. But away in Man City have lost 2 games, bro. 2 games in a row. Let me check what happened the previous games. Manchester United, oh my days. This is Man City. Dennis, you're in trouble, bro. I'll be looking for you after the game. Chelsea will have Brentford, Tottenham, West Ham. Liverpool will have Burnley away. I don't think Liverpool will definitely win that game. Chelsea we will have. Let me check Chelsea. Chelsea we will have one game. One game. Okay. West Ham. Tottenham are traveling away to West Ham. You know what will happen, right? I don't think expressions will go into another meltdown for this game. I'll tell you, you'll go into a meltdown for this game. But I don't think United will win, bro. Probably it will be a draw. I don't think United will win. And then game week 5, Liverpool have Everton, bro. Another Merseyside derby. So I think the main game to watch will be Man City versus Manchester United. I think that will be the main game to watch on a Sunday. Dennis will be in tears on a Sunday, bro. I don't think they're winning this game. Liverpool win. I think Liverpool win. Brentford versus Chelsea. Brentford is a whole. They're just a different. They're just a whole different. Javi Simone David. They're just a whole different. But there's one kid in Chelsea I'm liking, Estevao. Estevao is very good, man. Estevao is very good. I rate the youth. I really, really rate the youth. I think he is a good one. Us now, Nottingham Forest at home, bro. This is a difficult game, bro. But I think we should win. I think we should win. I think we should win. But I think the big game is the Sunday game. Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. Sorry, Man United versus Man City. For me, bro, I hate Man United, bro. I want to see Man United lose. Bro. I don't care about Man City, bro. If Man United loses, then my life is happy. Dennis can disappear for the next 2 3 weeks. You will not see him, bro. But I don't know, bro. Do you think Ruben Amarin can go and get some points in Etihad? But last season he won right there. Last season they won, man. Yeah, last season they won. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Last season they won, bro. But I think City they have lost two back-to-back games, bro. They will be very very angry, bro. The fans as well will be very very angry. So it's a tricky one still. It's a very very. I don't think you guys will win. I don't think you guys are winning. But us now also we have a tricky game because Nottingham Forest are good. You know, Chris Hood he has been on fire, bro. He has been literally on fire, very very well. He has been on fire. Tomorrow maybe I think tomorrow there will be some world qualifier games as well. Let me check tomorrow's games. I think I will do probably a watch along tomorrow. I think tomorrow there's some good games to watch. Let me see. If there are some good games to watch tomorrow, I think I need to do a watch along. Let me check. What's the date? Okay. That's tomorrow, today. Oh, okay. I think. So, okay, let me just change this one. Tomorrow. Yes. Ecuador versus Argentina. This game is 3 a.m., bro. I'm not watching this game. Hmm. United is winning against Man City. I want to know who you will blame now, bro. When Onana goes, I want to know who you will blame now. Because Onana will be gone, right? So I want to know who you will blame, you guys. Who you will blame, you know? Because Onana is the scapegoat for everything. No, Onana did this, Onana. This guy also, this your new keeper, what's his name? Bayendi. You remember what? He leaked in one goal against Arsenal as well. That stupid goal. That was not supposed to be a goal as well, but he did some foolishness. And then we ended up scoring, that goal. But I think you win, man, this game. You always win against City. You always win. I don't know why. Why are they talking about Jamaican teams? I think Nigeria is playing also. Nigeria is going to play. Nigeria is going to play South Africa. I think that one is going to be a good game as well. I don't know which game I'm going to watch. But the problem is this Argentinian games, they're playing 3 a.m. No one is waking up at 3 a.m. to watch a game. I'm not watching a 3 a.m. game. It's not happening. It's not happening. 3 a.m. Then your team will lose as well. Let's see. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. We hit that hour mark. Dennis X, thank you for tuning in, guys. You're the usual gang. Thank you for tuning in. Let's link up again on Friday. Today is Monday, right? On Friday, we have tomorrow. I have a watch along. I'll probably watch one game, and I'm not sure which game I'm going to watch. I will check. I wanted to watch the South Africa versus Nigeria game because I think that would be a more interesting game. But let me see the games which are there. But guys, thank you for tuning in. Especially the regulars and the newcomers as well. The love and the support has been good. We keep moving, and hopefully our teams win. I think Dennis is happy already. Onana's going. But Manchester United, bro, it does not take even a week. You guys will be crying. The next will be The next will be Bruno Fernandes, maybe. Now you'll be talking about sell Bruno Fernandes. Benjamin, hey, I forgot to ask you, bro. How are you feeling about Benjamin Tesco, bro? How are you feeling about Benjamin Tesco, bro? You didn't tell me about Benjamin Tesco, huh? I forgot to ask you about Benjamin Tesco. But guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you smash the like before you log out. Smash the like, hit that notification bell. I will see you tomorrow.